Welcome back, anglers! I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Call of the Wild the Angler, where today we are tackling the largest species of fish Trollsporet has to offer, the Atlantic Salmon. And we're here at the, what is the seed vault called? The Trollsporet theHunter, however you want to pronounce that. It's basically one of the seed vaults that has a bunch of, well, in real life, it's a spot that has a bunch of various species of plants, seeds, all stored away and ready to be regrown. Of course, this is digital in that, but that's kind of the base behind it. But we're here to try to catch a gold rank Atlantic salmon. Now, it probably would be smart to start with trying to catch a silver one, but in order to go for the silver one, we'd have to go for quite a bit of a journey to reach it. Like, even with the fast travel point opened up, the silver one is way up here. So there is at least a trailhead I think we could be able to get a vehicle from and make the rest of the way up there. But yeah, we'll see if we can manage with a gold one. If we can get a gold, at least then we know silver should be no problem. So, for the Atlantic salmon, we need the best possible gear we can get, which is the Stalo, the Hund. That's our best line right now. Float. And for a gold one, we need a 1/0 hook size. Actually, no. We need a 3/0 hook size. So, unfortunately, I don't have that big. So maybe we'll have to start with a 2/0 and see. And maybe we'll try... Let me see what the Atlantic salmon like to go for. Eggs, red worm, and spoon. Oh, it does say cheese and bread, so I might be able to use that for him. Yeah, we'll see how this is going to go. Like, we'll probably catch some silvers. There's a chance... you know what? Let me... Shakrayarvi. Probably completely off pronunciation for that, but I don't want to try casting from the dock because if I do that, I know salmon are probably going to run with the bait, and I'm not going to be able to actually bring them in. Or they might snap the line as it gets pulled to the left or right with, like, the pillars of the dock there. We'll see if we can handle even... I'm pretty sure we've caught up to silver rank for the Atlantic salmon so far. We'll just have to see if we can manage a gold. And if our rod and line will hold out for it. Yeah, there's only one fish that I think can go for baits that are this or hook sizes that are this large. So everything we get is going to be salmon. Yeah, still pulling line out pretty good. Again, I think the weakest point of our setup is the line. The Hund is a very strong rod, or I should say Stalo and Hund are a very strong pair of equipment. Yeah, I don't think it's actually going to be able to exceed our, the amount of line we have on the reel here. With this being a pretty small water body compared to, like, the big open fjord. I don't think he'll be able to get away on us. I'm just going to see how high... Okay, so about 80% I think is the max I can look at going for a friction break. Oh, speaking of big salmon, there's one swimming right in front of us there, but... I think I just gotta try to wear it down as much as I can, and then when it gives me my openings, really try to reel it in. Yeah, this is definitely, just like the lake trout, it's probably going to be a lot of just like attrition fighting, of getting very little bits of line in slowly over time. And then when it gets its energy back, it's going to be a long game. God, still taking line right out. Like, I have to imagine this might be more than a silver we've got on right now. Or at least my hope is that it's more than a silver rank. Now, let's just see if maybe we've got... Oh, we had it possibly close to being worn out. I think all I can do is, once it kind of locks up like this, is just try to keep pumping the rod to get a little bit in now and then. Ah, it's going to snap the line. I didn't quite snap the line, but I don't know if I'll be able to actually bring it in. Like, it feels like kind of how it glitched almost with that lake trout, in a way. Like, I'm just hoping it's worn down enough that we can start getting a lot of line back in. Depending on what rank this is, we'll have to see how we'll go from here. Like, if this is just a silver rank, then I think there's no way the gear we have can handle a gold. But if this is somehow a gold rank we managed to catch and get hooked, then we at least know we can easily go for the silver rank after this. But the good news is, it seems like possibly it's completely exhausted. Like, we are getting line back in. As long as maybe we don't aggravate it, we might have a steady return here. But it feels like the game hits a weird spot when things get to basically, like, your line is completely out. Like, it looked like it should have snapped and broke off, but now there's no fight left from the fish. I don't know if there's, like, some weird coding issue where it registers to that point, but you don't lose the fish, so you can just bring it right in. Because when we were after the lake trout, we ran into that same problem too, as we had all the line on the reel basically taken out. It was flashing that there was, like, complete stress on it, but then we were able to reel it in without much issue. We should get sight of it soon. Yeah, there it is. See, it looks like it's fighting or trying to do something, but it's not registering anything on the reel in the bottom right there. God, that was just a silver. Yeah, there's no way we'd handle a gold if the silver was, like, putting up that good of a fight against us. So I'm going to put the rod away, and we're going to fast travel to at least get the silver challenge done. We gave it our good shot, and we at least did have a fish brought in, but kind of goes to show how strong of equipment you need for the biggest ones. And, like, truth be told, outside of the Atlantic Salmon, the northern pike would be the next largest fish on this map to go for. And their gold you can actually start getting at 1/0. Yeah, I don't think it should be too long to get up to the spot for the gold rank Atlantic Salmon. We can at least make sure we get one of those. I don't know if I will try going back for the bream because of the issues we had and how long I went after it and all the different setups I tried. I feel like we'd be better off just going to that last region and picking up all of the challenges it has and then going from that. Yeah, let's just try jumping this. Or not. Okay, I was able to jump it once. I just have to figure out the best spot and the best speed to get for that. I think it's basically like right off of here. Yeah, there we go. Managed to jump it. I mean, truth be told, we probably would have been... I don't think the vehicle would have been able to actually do that, because we basically slammed it into the side of the bank there. But we were able to get it across, and yeah, this is no problem getting it across here either. Yeah, just a little bit further, we'll be at this other spot. We'll make sure to activate the proper challenge to correspond with it. And my guess it'll only take us like a moment or two before we'll get an Atlantic Salmon on. I'm also going to reduce the hook size down to probably number 2 or number 1. Actually, maybe I have to keep it at 1/0. Yeah, I think I'll have to keep it at 1/0 in order for trying for a silver, actually. Anything lower than that'll let the bronze rank start hitting it, which... I mean, it's not a bad thing to get bronze ranks anyway, but... I do feel like it would be better to kind of divide the species up a little bit for, like, difficulty and what your gear actually is for them. Yeah, let's see how long it takes before we get one on here and see if we can have better luck bringing it in. I am still just amazed, like, how much of a fight and how big they are for, like, what we're using to go for them. And it makes me think, my guess is maybe the middle area of the map of Trollsporet, that Lillybygda, or Lillybygda, or whatever the pronunciation for it is, maybe that'll have us going for more northern pike and some other species. We'll see if we can get something else on the line. We're almost up to level 27. I don't know if I'm not sure if we'll get a stronger line in this next level up or not. I think we might be kind of towards, like, the capping out point for a number piece of equipment, though. Let's see if we can get anything to strike in a moment or two here. Again, the only fish I could see striking at this are basically the Atlantic Salmon we're after, or gold ranks of the northern pike, brown trout. Actually, I'm kind of surprised the Xander can be one of the ones that could even hit at a hook size this large. But I highly doubt we're going to see one of them with it not set to the time of day. They're a nocturnal fish, and I mean, as much as Trollsporet can be a little weird for knowing what the time of day is. What? Oh, maybe that's like a power pylon up there? Although that's a weird spot for a power pylon, because I don't see anything else even around it or connecting to that. Okay, nothing gone for that yet. Maybe I'll try slapping a minnow on there and see if maybe just the bait has to be a different kind. And yeah, we'll keep 0.5 should be fine. And we'll reduce the friction brake to 65. More than likely, we're going to have to skyrocket that back up to 80% if we get an Atlantic Salmon on, but maybe it's better not to start completely up at that point unless we really need to be. Try for them. And then once we've started working through Lily Bigda, again, I don't know if we'll go for truly a full clear of all the challenges that are there. But if once we get the majority of them done, we'll probably be looking at tackling the next series for the Angler, which I am leaning to doing the South Africa map. It feels like that one's going to have more unique variety of species to go check out and see in that. So after we have had like a fair few, maybe not too many returning species, but at least like similar to ones we've gone after before. Like on Trollsporet, you had the perch, the bullhead catfish, the brown trout, northern pike. There are a few that have been copied or like pretty close to what we've also gone for on Golden Ridge, so something much more exotic and different would be kind of nice. Just change it up a little bit. I'm kind of surprised we're not seeing any activity here. Like, I don't know if I'm casting too far out, or why we're not having any salmon strike that. Yeah, we'll try even just very short cast in close water then. See if that gives us anything else. But checking the handbook for them, looks like they are just hard fighter, jumper, and sun lover, so there shouldn't be anything kind of keeping them from being interested. And let that sit for a while. I'll have to also check and see, with having the Stalos and the Hund, I want to check and see what the, like, free gifted stuff was for, like, getting Trollsporet. Or, I'm not even sure if that was gifted for Trollsporet. There was, like, a little pack that was, like, 3 rods and 3 reels that you could get that I think were pretty strong for quality in that, but I can't remember if they were given for free alongside Trollsporet's release, or they're just something you can pick up at any time free with for the Angler. Next time I get back to the shop or somewhere to check that, we'll go through and see. I'm surprised at having, like, so little interest for what we're casting out here. As this should be the spot for them. And, okay, maybe I'll reduce this to just a 1/0. I didn't realize I was a 2/. And we'll try the cheese again and see if maybe really far, far cast out is what we need. Oh, there we go. That seemed to do it. Now I just have to hope that this one's not too bad of a fight compared to the previous one we went after. And yeah, already bringing the friction brake up to 80%. There's 90. Okay, so 90 might be where we'll top out for. Yeah, see, I don't think there's any point trying to reel it in because of just what it keeps pulling out there. Okay, that's kind of where it tapped out for that fight there. And now she goes again. Ooh, careful. Yeah, you know what? Instead of even trying to reel in, I think I should just basically wait for it to... Yeah, go to a point like that. Yeah, ease off the friction brake a little bit more. Yeah, it's slowly taking out line, but... Yeah, maybe instead of even trying to fight and pump it, I'll just let it completely work itself out. Okay, looks like 80% if I have friction brake down to there. I can try to do a little bit of pumping without it putting so much strain on the line or the gear that we're into, like, the danger zone. Yeah, changing the hook size down, I think, helped us get a much, well, maybe not much weaker, but a more manageable fight with one of the Atlantic Salmon. It's still likely going to be a silver rank. But at least this one hasn't pushed it all the way out to taking, like, the full 80 meters of line on us. Come on. Just gotta try and work it in. Oh, okay, hit another kind of... add a little bit more... yeah, still getting a bit of a fight in. But we're getting line back. It makes me wonder if the game ever does tackle oceanic fishing. You might have fights in the game actually last you like 10, 15 minutes with a single fish on the line. As in truth, in real life, there are the size of some things that people are able to catch and bring in that take hours on hours fighting. Like, if you've ever actually seen, like, how oceanic fishing is, you have specialized chairs, full body harnesses almost, and such to help with bringing in some of the catches that they get. Oh, there we go. Got another little surge fight back, but... maybe if we don't provoke it and try pumping the rod as often, it'll kind of keep letting us get in steadily. The one big difference that I have to say is kind of nice compared to playing mouse and keyboard with using gamepad is having the rumble on like a controller. Kind of gives you that more weighted feeling of like a fight and that you're struggling against something. A little bit better feedback for your controls. Oh yeah, there we go. Now it's steadily coming in. I think we've really worn it out. Well, maybe it's worn itself out. We've just been an anchor to keep dragging it. Keep making it use all of its energy for us. My guess is there's still probably going to be another burst of fight here and there with it, but... okay, less than 10 meters to go. There we go, we see it. Yeah, see, kind of some odd behavior it does. Like, the weird spinning like that is a bit odd. But there she is. Silver Atlantic Salmon. That actually mastered us with the Hund reel. I'm surprised that the Stalos rod is still, like, what it is. Like, I thought that one would have seen a little bit more to it as well. But there's level 27. Again, we won't have the strength to go after a, well, I shouldn't say strength. We don't have the equipment for the gold rank. The bream, we tried for a long time with that. I'm going to probably pass at working for it. So instead, we're going to fast travel to Lily Big Duh and see about picking up all of the fishing challenges that are here. And we'll actually probably end the episode. Oh, here's everything. Oh yeah, I guess we... How did I snag all these? But I didn't look over here to snag all these, which... Okay, oddly enough, there are some bronze ranks. Bronze rank Xander, bullhead catfish, asp. Now there's a silver rank asp. I think I'm just kind of throwing the focus to anything I can here. No, I don't even have to, like, specifically look. I can just pick them all up like this. Okay, so that looks to be everything here from the Holdraskogen. Gee, I'm kind of surprised to see bronze ranks again. So I guess it really is the idea of you start from here, work your way to here, do all of its challenges, then go all the way out here for the final set here. Well, let's see, what do we want to start with? Okay. Holdraskogen, and that one is, oh, just a little bit north. You know what? We'll probably start tackling these next episode, just since we did manage to complete a little bit. But just in case we can get a better upgrade, I'm going to take us back to Blaskaville, or whatever the spot is, and check in with the shop. Just in case there is a better line we can pick up to help, or to see how we're doing for... I mean, we can't really... I can pick up the hook size, sure, but there's no way we'd be able to get a gold rank. It would snap the line for sure.
Hi, Compass. If the fish aren't on your side, I'm right here. What would you like?
Let's see. No, see, it looks like 28 is the next one that will get something better from it. And looks like hook size... Okay, we do have hook size of that big. It's just, again, I do not think we can handle catching anything with that. Just that sheer large... Just how big they'll be. And then in here, it is... Yeah, these bait casting rods. See, 35 kilograms, which I think are actually better than... No, it's about the same strength as the Stalo, but the max line strength is larger on them. Yeah, I think it was the Gilgamesh... I guess it's... Oh, they're... The stats are the same across the three, it's just that you have 3 different looks for them. And then the reels... Yeah, see, they have max drag of 18 and strength of 9 for its big ones there. Whereas our reel is only 10 and 5. So yeah, a lot of this stuff did kind of null out what you would get beforehand. It's just that you didn't get a super line to go with it to be able to kind of cheese your way along.
Or two.
We'll fast travel back up here. And next episode, we will begin on the last little region of Trollsporet for its challenges, and probably zoom through a few of them pretty well. But for now, thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Call of the Wild the Angler on our Trollsporet series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. And until I see you all in the next video or episode, Anglers and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy angling.